nyora chinsa isato ne kiteka isano chebono magoba na yomito masi on Twitter iko usiwe na shaka, we will be there ndagete kusuka motwasi nini elinde to chake ya masemo litukulia ni na Granite togenda ono zama ya Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube na otore live matange linki yo ngaitenga bono mwanyoli de linki yo inde munyale ko moko manyangana kia mangana agenda te mo a share mo mungwana naro ko mumbinya mumbinya tu avete nere. By the way, the other time elitu ale amangana matini ke ma ya Granite
Thank you so much. What is the one that Mobini is a mama? Agetaka ko enye mabugi munyabigi titabata munyabigi titoe. Agetaka ko enye mabugi munyabigi titabata munyabigi titoe. Yori dingo kwanye. Eba dingo kwanya maene. Agetaka ko enye mabugi munyabigi titabata munyabigi titoe. Agetaka ko enye mabugi Nanda, I don't get it. Babomito dinera kokoguru teboro yanda yanda dawo babomito dinera kokoguru teboro roboro ayya babomito dinera kokoguru teboro roboro ayya biringo kwanye dinera kokoguru teboro roboro ayya jadingo kwanye dinera kokoguru teboro roboro ayya biringo kwanye dinera kokoguru teboro roboro ayya abigai komito dinera kokoguru teboro roboro Ayya, I watch out, then I go to the Ayya, the Congo Mito, then I go to the Ayya, and you mind that the South is a woman of my name for it. Let's go, it's you. I keep a long back, you know, when I'm a guy. Lakini numi kone mwero ibura ribu Sasa tibura mata batajala ituka bakati Sasa tibura mata Bogla kiti mwa kwa jile bolo Numi kone jasa wuli guru Bana wanu mwaro siwani samu Kana ituku ya tokia Haku uja bataja jote nguya Ajena kingwe kora Pamura jote nguya Ajena kingwe kora Iya ni jote nguya Ayeli ya nyunga kiri ya ni netimba Ayeli yomi to doli ni ndote muyu Kai kukwanye babindo ndote muyu Oyu jami kai ndote muyu Mubini kisemuta Mwale to kwanta Baito Ichi Eko bara matata ya kumali kode Ichi Mokongo to, baby ni mokongo. Mokongo to, baby ni mokongo. Mokongo to, baby ni mokongo. Mokongo. Udanda elani to mama ne gorama. Pero udanda elani to mama ne gorama. Baito. Ichika bujiro zende, obija kinegero zende. Ichika bujiro zende, obija kinegero zende. Baito. Kiwa. Nakibo longo gora. Kini mana mo kainga, ungati ngai waja, ungati ngai waja, agati ngai waja, amu mana tini nani, hiri ngai waja, amu mitu pakwani, dukale tiko kwani, dori ni ngai waja, na pita tini nago, na jobu ngai waja, mana tiru burabu, nyamari tiko kwani, marinje ngai waja, omeza tiko kwani, omezuni tuli mojuka. Omeza tiko kwani, omezuni tuli mojuka. Ogo platirado, Gaki na ya data, gaki ya muka mungu. Kende dike lirote, nata die kuna boga, nata die kuna boga. Kogongo niko kwani, kogongo midori majuka. Kogongo na ya data, kogongo midori majuka. Kogongo na ya data, kogongo kamu, wate ko tumiro ni data, ya sa uli guru, ingore ya sa wata ya sa uli guru wana wa midu. Kiri to tawo kana ya sa ko na. Ay, nani ko kare dia ka tula ni tu tawo na, tu tawo ta ko tu ya tawo na. Adi yo na ya ti ko na ni ko yo mo yo, lai ko kana ni na so akira ni tawo ta ni mo. When you look at the Kakako enya mabuki munyabiki sitawataja munyabiki Kakako enya mabuki munyabiki sitawataja munyabiki
ya kurunga mumi yo genete ya sembe mu chumuta gerali na morobili oto buat Granite Sacco litu ko liya lero ndete ko batbinga abambara biaba ninki bagokara na ko mono kwali ni mobili okale litu ko liya Jumapili monene kigima se omwako yo morobili o aligani wa singinchi ane igo meanwhile kana go sisini wa jite kai bere chokam gate and tapagin bai tori tu kuliya lero igo timanye tinga kero kindinga ninkyo ganye de tole live on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter na boinga nsema ya Facebook inyoranga follow our page na boigo asokwe manya mange nyora app yetu kwa Google Play Store na se Apple Store.
Enda buruta, ngaki mutake enda buruta baito. Enda buruta bungu mutake enda buruta. Enda buruta, ainde mu akanya ko bibaba. Enda ko bi, ayenda kanya ko. Enda ngaki enda buruta kasa buruta mutugati kitika. Wone yoka duko. Kina kike usike to ba wana matu yulika. Ante enda buruta kina saje muso sike ko ra mama ya tukuna ko demu. Enda buruta, amura mutake enda buruta baba. Enda kogoko. Ba mama ko mo ko ba tinda mama ya sa buruta mangu. Ni baba. Akibonongo kora. Akibonongo kora. Kidimana mokeiga. Akibitumbi kone. Apominda bataja ndotendi. Apominto matangi ndotendi yoba. Apominto alebane tingo kwa yeba. Apominto mirika ndotengo kwa yeba. Apominto napita ndotengo kwa yeba. Nyamalingo kwa nyamali ndotengo kwa. Ainye mai nyale sawa. Ainye tena wana kutuka na omeso misto.
Namna itu kulihat tawanga koira gusime kabisa manyitegen grunga utamaduni macam ila ni mutu mana bom soelia goteba eto ko koletra makubamba neru ibo mo ngo koletra bagine beli to ya ero no tia sembeo na grande diaspora Granite diaspora Sacco
twamanyire gosoma maburende twamanyire gesongoma maburende twamanyire gesongo yes maburende nakyo montakorokwa pasoni maburende nakyo montakorokwa pasoni maburende nakyo montakorokwa maburende nakitwaro kobongo maburende nakimwaro kamaboko maburende nakyamabora korukwa maburende twasomire gesongo maburende twasomire gesongo maburende mogusi no mungainima maburende mogusi kane chomema maburende omogusi yo mungainyese ngimonde tagopinga omogusi yo mungainyase sembionde tagopinga omogusi yo mungainyasa miria banakuya omogusi yo mungainyasa kirie birajweti Una bali mubaito Chisukuru basomya Nonya abanyagitayi Amarwe barwalya Epuro besa mboeto Ese ya ito yonsi Aba injinyambororo Echiro ya chindindi Mabulende Mogusi no mongaini Mabulende Twasambiri abana Mabulende Nakie bukwe korokwa Baibo Mabulende Nakie bukwe korokwa Baibo Mabulende Nakimwaro kenseye Mabulende Nakiobogi mabokorokwa Mabulende Getingi nyeke ngaini Mabulende Mogusi no mongaini
Nejika kijoda nga konya masazi ya kurukunga makubamba ya msi kubamba asante sana Granite masemu mwancho patiri ngoko irase bitunu bitu bya gusika makawa na onye gotoriyeti nsami ya Facebook Twitter na Instagram arosi asotro mwancho patiri share the link elindo ikira manto abange kere ganga yituno ko bamanya nyorere radio itugere live 24/7 se patulgeti agrnews.co.ke go sabagusiklaboradio.com bado ni gotori sembe o makwambe gara guru sembe o mwancho patiri igongo ngonyi ko de one of the officials asoko somoro balio kero kende lingi kwa onya yakanire go to your inbox here inde onyore lingi wato miru ni roso amona into yamasemo bono ngochinde go chake yamasemo tumanyinga nkike togoroka Granite diaspora Sacco na nkike babuate asinga kiye engia bona bono inyorene talikia ya motinyo katano na kabire jinza mojo tuja East Africa ne jinza ikomeneje daika kumna chiabono mambia
Yes. Ega kuba kero kini ma etene just ge koro kwa mokana.
Alright, ile katika hali ya kokonya masasi. Asante sana. Guru kwa ngapa lozu kwa tumengana so memesi yao. Na tebangana korora asante sana so kwa na mwana intwe chinga kechi Ezra Nyankira nitakuja kwa hivi karibuni. Asante sana. Bono masemo ninganie indu wega asense mu entertainment ekere chitega komena ibere chitega tubuate ni chinga sana na mangana tubuate go tutega tukaba mangana mange kigma ekiagara ayara mangana puno botambe ngote banga ubumanyi bali bako soma malika ko tebinga bantu bomonene ko bago sirase nginjo batakati umanyi ono rendo umanyi kibwatire gesieri na munua ngiye ko gerora cyo siri kiagara na yora chore kiara kwangete ko chora ngo ubumanyi mbwachite ukabolikiriye go gatebanga ubuga ngoje gento kiege tigangendo yeso yemtoliliani masemo ndole go se ni munyore oyo minto Lilian nga kibwerire buya.
Can you hear me?
Very loud and clear. Abun koro rado bano kusinga ya kwa guru.
Ebituno na bievi.
Yeah, saunaga ya sana na ete toro labono aso bwinge mashe mani manyitenga chinga gigo chito munyogetie na kero kende go turanga niko manyanga engaki ya ete tintu akwanete igoro ya Granite diaspora Sacco bono aseli tukolia lero ni manyitenga tuliko enda se obwaga lego chime kiagara tuje tukwana mangeri tukolia Jumapili bono ti manyitinga nkobwate ogotorete tukolia lero.
I hope masikio iko wazi. The Granite and the AGR, we are suffocating the airwaves. So here we come. We were here a while back. It's not a year yet, but here we are. That shows you we are in serious business. That is the Granite Diaspora Investment Arm. So here today, I'm with my team to give you a sneak peek of what you're going to see on Sunday. It is something that you really don't want to miss. This is a huge sound wave coming your way. Sasa kama teka kabisa ndio tuweze kuwaelezea what is going on in this area of the Granite Diaspora Sacco. So, Mr. Ontiri, I'm happy that you have given us the audience tonight. And we are able to reach the global as a whole, those who are able to sign in and listen to us. This is really a cordial moment. So my team will be comprising of 7 people from the Granite. Those are distinguished human beings who are out there trying to give back to the community. And the Granite Diaspora Investment Arm, we are going to launch it officially on Sunday. That is the 4th of July. Wakati unaendelea kula mbafu kiasi, you can be watching us as well. Rejoice with us. It's going to be open to you. You're going to be on YouTube Live and Facebook Live as well. So we are going to expect more from our members now. My partner will be Dr. Jacob Ongaki. I will be having also Mr. Richard Ondari. I'll be having also Dr. Areba, Dr. Richard Onyancha, and I will be having Miss Doreen Ondieki, as well as Madam Vice, that is Jerusha Mangera. Those are wonderful human beings who are joining us tonight. So as we proceed, Ms. Ontiri, you can give me a signal so I know when to get my guys going.
Yeah, you're free to go on. She wanted to introduce Dr. Jacob. It's your time, just go on.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So, my people, this is the time. This is our moment. I've already done the introduction of my team, and us as the Granite Diaspora Sacco, we are here. We have raised the bar. We are showing the people how things are done. So here we go. Why us? Mr. Dorini will take that. Why do we have to have this Granite Diaspora Sacco instead of, investment instead of the Sacco? Dr. Jacob will take care of that when the time comes. When the chair of the board, Mr. Richard Ondari, is going to shake the ground by letting us know why we need to be where we are as the Granite investment arm. Dr. Onyancha will be exhausting why we need the governance so that you can know your investment will be free and secure. So as we do that, as the Granite Diaspora Sacco, we have created the culture because we have created the brand that people can be able to believe in. That's why we have come this far. And once you see something, believe in it. Go for it. That is how it goes. We are here to unlock the possibilities. That is why the Granite Diaspora Sacco. So I will go ahead and bring in our chair, Mr. Richard Onyancha. Sorry, Mr. Richard Ondari. Mr. Ondari, Mr. Chair, where are you from? The Lone Tree, the Lone Star Tree? No, that is my town over here. It is called the Lone Star State. One of the cowboy. What's going on, man?
How are you doing? Good evening. For those who are watching us from all over the world, could be good afternoon to you, could be good morning for some of you. Good evening, Mr. Untiri. Thank you so much for hosting us today again. Thank you, Madam Lily, for that brilliant introduction. Today, we are here just to talk about the GGDI, which is a little bit different from the Sacco itself as a savings and credit. So for today, the opportunity we have is to make sure that the members understand who we are, why we are here, and what we stand for. So I don't know, Madam Lillian, if you gave me an opportunity to continue and do a brief introduction of who we are, or you just wanted me to give a shout out.
I've already done that, so you can go ahead and introduce your team. You're the boss now. Give us the sunshine, and then I will kick up from where you live. So I've already opened up to the forum who we are. We are the Granite Diaspora Sacco, and we are introducing our investment arm. That is the Granite Diaspora Investment Arm. So, sir, you can go ahead, introduce your team again. I did just the base and overview so they can get to know who is coming in. We can go ahead and get our guys going.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Lillian. As Madam Lillian indicated, we are 7 of us here, a team of Granite Diaspora Sacco, at the same time, Granite Diaspora Investment Society, which is a branch, or rather we can call it an arm of the Sacco. With me here today, I have a privilege to have the treasurer, Dr. Ongaki, who will be speaking shortly. Dr. Ongaki, I don't know whether you can come to the screen and members can see you. This is Dr. Ongaki. He heads the treasurer. And then with me also I have Dr. Richard Onyanja, who is the supervision committee. Welcome, Dr. Onyanja. And
Thank
then
you,
I have,
good evening.
Good evening. I have Madam Doreen Otachi, who is with us as secretary of the board. Madam Doreen. Then I have also Madam Cherusa Mangera.
Good
She's the
evening.
vice chair.
Good evening.
Welcome, madam.
Thank you.
As Madam Doreen is preparing to get on, I am the chairman. And with us, we have Dr. Reba, who is also the supervisory, but he is also adding the investment now, the investment arm and this investment exploration. I don't think you have to see Dr. Reba for now. Oh, here you are. Welcome, Dr. Reba.
Thank you so much.
Only Madam Doreen, if we get an opportunity to come off to the screen for our members to see and the audience at large. Welcome. As Madam Doreen, our secretary. Thank you. So that's a panel that adds the Granite Diaspora Sacco, at the same time Granite Diaspora Investment arm. So in a nutshell, if I may, who are we? The Granite Diaspora Investment Society. The Granite Diaspora Investment Society is an arm of the Granite Diaspora Sacco. Earlier, during this year, in the month of March, we introduced the Granite Diaspora Sacco. And now we are introducing the Granite Diaspora Investment Society. I know some of you will ask why and what is this Granite Diaspora Investment? When we started from inception, there was an idea where we wanted to be a one-stop shop where all our members will find all their needs. There are those members who come in and join us that their interests are to save, to do savings and then borrow. There are those members who come in and their interest is to save and invest. Investment could be in terms of either you invest in a real estate, could be bonds, could be in the Nairobi Stock Exchange, wherever the members decide and feel that this is where they need their money to be invested in. So, but we could not launch them spontaneously because of the regulations. Previously, before, the people could register a savings and credit society, which could operate also as an investment. But the government realized that if you are doing borrowing and lending, you are not supposed also to indulge in investments. So they brought this distinction by having to register a different entity that deals with only investment. And then if you are doing savings and the loan lending, that could be separate also. So we decided to do as per the act. We did not want to do the way other people do. Some societies still they have to comply because the rules changed. In fact, it's an act that came out in 2020, enacted by the parliament, which is now we are under an umbrella of a department within the ministry that is called SASRA, which is an authority that regulates all SACCOs which have investment of $1 million and above. That is the savings of $100 million and above, or diaspora, regardless of how much they have. All diasporas are put under that category. So diasporas, even if you have less than 100 million, you still fall under SASRA, which is a regulatory authority that regulates all Saccos in all Saccos that are in Kenya and have investments that are 100 million and above. So we went ahead and did a registration of the GGDI, which is the Granite Diaspora Investments Society, and it was officially registered April 19 of this year. We started earlier, but because of those regulations that were supposed to met, we were finally registered in April 19 this year. And now we can at least present it to our members, and our members know that they have somewhere where they can now put their money in terms of investment. They could be either through all the products that they select. So this one is not an idea that started like we say in this April. This is an idea that started back in inception when we started the Granite Diaspora Sacco. And we have been working on it, and now finally we have it here. And we are launching it on this Sunday, and we're welcoming all the members to come in, and even all other members who have an interest. Madam Lily will talk about those who are wanting to join, how they can join. And as Madam Lillian indicated, my panel here, everybody will talk about why you can join, the importance of why you can join. Madam Cherusa will talk about the motivational side, why we need to invest back at home. And some will ask questions here and there, and we'll be here for you to answer those questions. That's just an overview of what we are, and most of those, the nitty-gritty will be talked by the panel, and maybe if questions come up, we handle them. Madam Lillian, I'll take it back to you, or I will introduce Dr. Jake to have a word too.
Thanks, Mr. Chairman, and that is Ms. Tontiri and the Abaxi Global Radio. We appreciate the audience that you have provided us, and you've been giving back to the community, and we support you. And again, those members who are anybody who's joining us live from their settings, we welcome you on board. So I will just be able to continue. And just say, even though you had those few introductions of the panel that we have tonight, we do have some other leaders who were not able to get in tonight. So this is just part of the leadership team that we have, but we have several others and also other members who can be able to contribute, who have actually got us to where we are. Like we always say, this is not the one work that one person can actually be able to do. This is a work that has been comprised of all of this leadership team that you have seen here. They have worked so hard. Like Chairman said, we started from the beginning. We wanted it to have one shop in where we can give back to the community. And definitely all these members, they are volunteer. They're not in any way paid by the members, but they embrace the product that we have on board. So I basically, what I want to, the differences always happens. People get confused, including our members and even the people joining us live. I wanted to elaborate a little bit about the differences between the Sacco, and then we also now talking about the investment arm. So that is something which is like Chairman says, some of them societies, we mean some Saccos, we call them societies. So they started and then they mixed up all the investment and the Sacco together. At that time, the regulation was more lenient and nobody will catch up to them until now, that now we are supposed to separate the two. So if you are doing the investment, if you are doing savings, you have to do the Sacco. And then if you have to do some other stuff of investment beyond savings, then you have to go to the investment. So for us, we thought it would be the best product. We have to be able to bring this to our members so that they can just be able to explore options. And we say that's how we can just be able to sell to that high financial height. So basically the Sacco is a savings. It's basically for personal growth. So that is as an individual, you join a Sacco so that at least the main idea for that is that you can save and then you accumulate your savings. You keep on pulling in that savings, and then at some point, if you have put something together, and then you say, where can I get maybe somebody to add me something so that I can just be able to accomplish a certain project that I wanted to undertake as an individual. So that's where the loans, savings, and the credit comes in, so that you, whatever you have saved, and then we can multiply that with the pooled resources from the members that they have been, because members, they have different timelines on how they want to accomplish that. So that is the savings, so that you can be able to, of course, get the loaning. The loan is the main motivational reason or purpose in why many members join the Saccos. Of course, the question might come, okay, well, I'm not able to get the loan yet. What is going on with my money that I'm putting up? So that monthly contribution, whatever it is, so that money gets pulled in together, and we just can invest that amount. And then at the end of the year, then we just try to return that money back as in the form of all distributions in the form of dividends. So that is how that works. Now, we're going to the second level. Again, I think Madam Doreen will talk about this more, because they wanted to, before we get to something else, you want to know whether we have trenched or we have navigated the Sacco properly, or we have met all the steps that we needed to do. That's when they were able to allow us to move to the investment section. So now the investment, it helps now some members who wants to get into not just the loan for the Sacco, but then we want to invest as a unit, as a Sacco, and maybe find some benefits for the members. So, for example, you can get into so many avenues. Here you're given a latitude, so many opportunities and leverage that we can be able to utilize. So you can just, what basically that is, you can get into buy and sells of different investment. So when we're talking about the investment part, you're talking about big investment, including, say, properties. Sacco can buy property, say, for example, also plots of land. It can maybe identify maybe these so many acres of plot, and then we can just be able to use the members' saved resources to purchase that. And then if we purchase, and then the member can go back and say, okay, and this is, by the way, this is not done by the management level or myself or the chairman. We have an exploration committee which will go out there and explore these options. And then they bring back to the board and the investment committee, and then they will look into this or review this product, and then to see whether they're sound. And then we send it back to the members. So the members are the one who have the ultimate answer. They will have the say on how they want their money to be invested. So if it is plots of land, if it is we want to get, maybe it's the hospital, or we want to, so whatever that niche, I have an idea because I was there from the beginning, and then I know where we wanted to get to, and we got together with our leadership team. We agree where we're headed, and that is. But then again, we don't want to make that assumption without going back to the members and then asking them, okay, this is what we think we're going, and what do you think? At the same time, our members, they play a part in this. So how do they play a part? They give us those ideas. And then we look into those ideas. And we are very open, we are very transparent, as Dr. Nyanja is going to talk about it. But that is where the distinction is between the Sacco. The Sacco is limited on what it can do as compared to the investment arm, which is in the society of it. So they kind of act independently. That it gives you more options. So many, I mean, that is how we want to go. And we want to make sure that don't be left behind. Those days, some people who have been there from the beginning, we have navigated very well. I mean, our membership is just been taken up and down, and we know who we are looking for: serious people and people who wants to do development. And we have all kinds of professionals within the Sacco, and now they're going to be part of the investment arm. So that is a little preview. And then just join us on Sunday from 11 o'clock Eastern time when we go live again, and then we will have some guests as well coming up, like how we did the AGM. So thank you so much, Mr. Chairman, and I'll far back to you.
Thank you, Dr. Che. I can also now introduce Dr. Areba, to talk a little bit about investment and why investment.
Thank you so much, Mr. Umdari, our chairman. As Dr. Jake has said, he's talking about the products that we have. He's talked about savings, and he talks about credit, and now the thing we are introducing today called investment. Now, the theme is growth. You know, when members come in and register for the Sacco, they come in with a hope that the money they're going to be saving is one time enable them to acquire some more money for the investment. That is credit. But then as we grow, as the Sacco grow, you know, we accumulate and put all the resources, all the money together. When we have that money, it comes a time where we now pull all the resources, all the effort together and decide where are we going to save this money. And we can save it in bigger projects, in bigger products, you know, like Dr. Jake has already indicated. Now, as we come together now, that's when we come in with a bigger seed. Just imagine, when you plant a seed, you expect that one day it's going to germinate. And when it germinates, it's going to be watered, and it grows to a big tree. And that big tree will yield some fruits. And this is exactly what we are talking about. When a Sacco grows bigger and bigger, so much money is accumulated together. And that money can be saved as a group, as a team, as opposed to one person borrowing, say, 1 million Kenya shillings and trying to save, invest it in some building. 1 million may not do much. But when 100 members, for example, come together and they, you know, pull their resources together, we might have as high as 300 million. Now, 300 million can pull a big project, and that big project produces good returns, bigger returns, and therefore each person will be getting bigger returns as opposed to waiting for the dividends, all right, for the money that we already have saved. So the theme here is growth. As we grow, we need to expand in development, buy bigger products. You know, we can go to traditional products like such as real estate and government projects. For example, those projects that are guaranteed like Vision 2030. But then, since we are a regional Sacco, okay, we grow charity starts at home because we have the credibility because of the referral system or program where all members at least have, you know one another, and we trust one another, and we have pulled all resources together. We rely on the members to bring us information, and we rely on members to decide what projects to invest in. So in other words, we bring the seed, now the bigger seed, the big money that the Sacco has acquired, to be invested in different diversified soils. All right, a soil, a project that all members will come together and decide where to invest. That soil, that soil may bring so much. And because we are many members, we are going to be, focusing on different kind of soil, different kind of investment. So this investment arm of the Sacco is very crucial because of the bigness, the largeness that we come in with a big seed money that will be investing in a big project. And as a result, we will be able to access big money in terms of capital, and therefore we expect big returns. So this investment arm is the best that SACCOs can give, because the savings and credit, it's a small focus where each member will be thinking and will be getting dividends and will be expecting loans for small money. But then when we pull all the resources together, all right, it's unlimited what we can achieve. So that's why we're talking about growth, which comes out of the seed that will be planted in different soils, depending on what the members will decide. So when we invest this seed in different soils, bigger yield and greater yield will be expected, and therefore bigger returns for all the members. So this GGDI is the biggest thing that any Sacco can expect. And because of how we do it, our credibility, our innovativeness, and based on the regional and the diversity of ideas. And since we also are controlled, like Dr. Onyanshi is going to be showing us, we are regulated by the SASRA, which is the regulatory arm of the government. So therefore, everything, nothing to worry about. And since we are all together and we have put our heads together and we depend on our ideas and a corporate idea and decision to make where to invest, everything will be okay, and the sky will be the limit. So I would want to welcome everyone who is out there and want to look at this. I know there are so many Saccos out there, but this one is different because of our credibility, innovativeness, regionality, and diversity. And the way we have done, because we are not focused in the whole nation, we are focused in a small region. That is the difference with our Sacco, and therefore this investment arm is the big deal, is a big thing yet to be realized. Thank you so much, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Dr. Areva. As you can see, all members, we work as a team, and all of us are in this, including the members, as Dr. Areva said. Members are the final decision makers of anything that we do. We just provide the leadership. They have given us that authority to invest or to act on their behalf. But whenever we need anything to be done, we have to come back to members. So members are the final decision makers. I will also now turn it back to Madam Lillian. Madam Lillian, if you can pick it up from me now.
Thank you, Chair, for giving me back the baton. Now, as we proceed with the evening, we thank all the speakers who have talked to Dr. Jacob, Dr. Areba, the chairman as well. The last person who talked, that is from Massachusetts, and back home mbali baisaransirete kabise virogo n'ubugambi akoranga na ubabogete mambi antu abande tu araire. But that is very good. You can hear how he speaks. He has everything all planned out. He has the theme, he has the seed. Now he has to make sure it germinates well. As we keep on talking in the evening, the next will be our Madam Secretary. I prefer to call her our able secretary, because she's a woman of a distinct character, a distinct personality. She's very able. She does wonders. So if you want to know what else, Sunday is the day for you. We are bringing the themes into focus. Madam Doreen is going to get us know why the Granite Diaspora Sacco. There you go, Kia Baba. Give us the good news. I smile.
Thank you so much, Madam Lillian, for this opportunity to hold this session. We couldn't be here if we did not have members. So to begin with, the Granite Diaspora Sacco, and this time the investment is successful because of its members. The members we have are consistent and up to date with their contributions. We're here today because members want to transcend into greater heights. Members are the backbone for the success. We do appreciate all your commitment to your Sacco, and membership means pulling resources together to gain advantage over individualism. So within the Sacco, we have a good corporate governance, just as my colleagues have spoken. The Sacco is governed using the 490 Act, and now we are being regulated by SASRA, which is the new Parliament Act. So that places us in a good position. And then thirdly, we do have audited financial reports that are done by external auditors who are approved by the Commissioner for the Saccos. The leadership is transparent and shares reports with its members. We practice open door policy in that if a member needs clarity or has questions, they are always addressed and resolved promptly. Then one more thing I admire about this Sacco is the teamwork. The teamwork in this organization is out of this world. The members comprise of knowledgeable and trainable leaders. We understand that we need to have sound decision-making minds and procedures because we have been entrusted with the members' assets and we need to protect our members' interests. We do have regular meetings, which ensures that everything goes as planned. We appreciate the diversity of opinions from other leaders. We are leaders with integrity, possessing banks of knowledge and wisdom. We are respectful, irrespective of one's gender. We always strive to attain quality and equality. So as you can see from this panel, we have balance. We have gender balance. So you can see for yourself. And therefore, the reason why you need to join the Granite Diaspora Sacco is because we want to transcend with you into greater heights. Right now, giving an example is Suneka is an airstrip. So I'm inviting all members who are not on board yet, so that when the time comes for the members to approve a cargo flight from Suneka Airport, by that time it will be an international airport, to transport avocados and matoke to New York, you'll be among the decision makers because the Sacco is member driven. That means the members make the decisions. The leaders are just leading because we have been entrusted by the members. Thank you so much, Madam Lillian, and back to you.
Thank you, our able secretary. That is from Maryland. Karibu na ile mji mkuu waligeretio wali. They are helping make the decision what we follow through back here in the mountains. Anyways, thank you. You guys are still watching. We can see our people from Delaware, Mr. Michael. We see some people watching us from Indiana. Minnesota. We see people from Kenya watching all around. This is very encouraging. Thank you. Thank you. That's a big of applause for watching us tonight. Keep the questions coming. We'll be able to answer them at the end of the discussion here. And if we're not, we can be able, make sure you leave your email, and Mr. Ontiri will be able to put the information on the screen that you can be able to either join, and somebody will reach out to you. Use the support. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Ontiri. So that is our support at the Granite diaspora.com. The website is right there. That is going to take you to join us, or simply just Google the Granite Diaspora Sacco alafu Aurora Makumia. As we proceed, we are going to bring Dr. Onyancha, who is going to talk about the governance. Any facility, any institution that is not governed well, that is where the governance comes in. There is a lot of problem. Now here we have the Oyugis of Kitambo. Unajua hakuna kucheza. Amiri jeshi akiwa town, you make sure the behavior is well taken care of. So he's our internal watchdog. And though he's in the Sacco, is the department or the docket that he leads or he guides is independent. They report direct to the commission. Whenever there's a problem in the Sacco, they're able to, yani batogaya ni manake aseke gusi. Oh no. As we continue to raise the bar, which has already been raised, and as you have heard, we have a very unique model. We are diversified across the 50 states of the United States. This evening, Dr. Onyancha kanakoweka notes tayari so that we can tell them how we raise the bar, so they can be able to know that their finances are really okay. Madam Secretary did mention a little bit. Dr. Jacob mentioned that. Dr. Areba has planted the seed. So why not give us some good governance here, so our people can know everything is taken care of, how we are going to handle this. Dr. Onyancha, karibu. So studio, there you go. No Indiana, I hope Maki Pensi Mbuyara. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sister Lillian. Yeah, I'll try to keep it short so that, maybe we can get one or two questions before we're done. So in terms of governance of the investment cooperative, we are operating under the Kenya laws, chapter 490, as well as on bylaws that, of course, conform with the Kenyan laws, and those laws are fairly strict, in the sense that we, especially those of us in the supervisory committee, will be held personally responsible if things go wrong under our watch, and we saw and we didn't say anything. So we do have a very heavy responsibility to make sure that, one, all member voices are heard, and then two, that things are being done, the processes that are being used, the decisions that are being made are equitable, fair, and just. And if any member has an issue, they can always reach out to us, and we'll do our best to try and resolve the issue. Though we would recommend strongly that the first stop for all members should be the management board, led by the able Mr. Ondari. And if that doesn't work, then reach out to us. So in terms of the governance of the investment co-op, you have the management board as the primary committee, and then you have the supervisory committee, which is independent, committee that basically checks on what the management board is doing. We have access to all the books of the investment co-op, and we provide quarterly reports to the commissioner on findings. So the point is that we bring all the best practices that we know how in terms of ethics and standards of doing things and so on. And I would welcome any member who has any questions to just type it in the chat, and then log in on Sunday when we can address all of those questions. Okay, so I think at this point I'd like to give it back and say that if you have any questions, type it in, and then we can try to answer it on Sunday when I invite you to join us for our inaugural AGM for the investment co-op. Thank you, Sister Lillian.
Thank you so much, Daktari. That is very nice. So moving on to the last but not the least is our greatest strategist, Madam Vice Jerusha. As you know, in the GGDS, we care as a family because we are like family, and we actually are the family. So Madam Vice is the end of the motivation to our Sacco, to our new, the Granite Diaspora Investment Arm. She's preparing to come all the way from the Granite State, that is in New England. Yeah. We need to hear you. There you go. Just look at the way she's smiling. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, the baton is yours.
Thank you so much, Madam Lillian, and thank you, Brother Ontili, for allowing us tonight and giving us the platform. Thank you so much, leadership team. You really shine tonight. You have told us about Granite Diaspora Investment. We are all excited. Mine will be very, very brief, and mine is to appeal to our stakeholders who are members. This is a great product, and I love proverbs. I'm going to read one. It's an African proverb, actually. It says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. So mine is to encourage all the stakeholders who are our members who play a very important role. A lot has been said. I don't want to repeat because we don't have time. I'm so excited about this product of investment arm that has been outlined by our able presenters. Why invest? And we do this because of why invest in Granite Diaspora investment. It's because of lessons learned. What lessons have we learned? I know most of us have sent money at home at some point or another. Pictures have been taken. We've been told, we'll build you a house. You send money. When you go home, there's no house. But you learned, when you go home, there's no land. So it's very, very important we have this vehicle where we can all pull together like we have been told. And if we pull together, we are going to go into greater financial heights. So I appeal to all our stakeholders who are our members. We are looking for your ideas. We are looking for you to refer more members. We are looking for the kickoff on Sunday. And please join us so that we can go far together. Appreciate every member who has made us to be at this point, to be where we are today. Thank you so much for the support that you have afforded us. And thank you for entrusting us with the leadership. And like everybody has said, we are very transparent. You can call us anytime. We can try to answer your questions. And please, we look forward to seeing you Sunday. Ask as many questions as you can. But please, this is a great opportunity, great chances ahead of us to shine. You don't have to worry where your money is going to go because, you see your portal where your money is going, investments. You don't have to worry that cousin Jerusha, I gave her my money and she did nothing. So please join us. We look forward. Thank you, Mr. Ontiri, Brother Ontiri, for giving us the platform. Thanks, Madam Lillian. Back to you.
Thank you, Madam Vice. That is our chair, our vice chair lady for the Granite Diaspora Sacco. Whenever there is a strong person leading, just know there is a lady somewhere who is making things happen, and that is Madam Vice. We have had a lot for the evening. Thank you so much for taking time to listen to us. Now, this is my parting words. Disregard the noise and build your future financial goals by taking a step forward. So far, you are half there. You have decided to listen to us. Now, join us. When you join us, you shall be able to know more. That is the step that you are going to take. So the next step, be part of our team, be part of our Sacco, henceforth, be part of our investment. Brother Untiri, let me turn the baton back to you if there are any other questions that I'm not able to see on the screen. Kindly see if we are able to do that, and the rest we can be able to answer them on Sunday. Join us on Sunday. The field is all yours. Back to you, Mr. Untiri. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sister Lillian. Maybe before you, I don't know whom this question goes to. Kenyans, most Kenyans are choosing SACCOs over traditional banks. Why is that? And the second thing, which will be maybe the last question, I'll put it on your screen. It says Frederick Michaelberg asks, does it mean all investments will be confined in one region? Suppose we wanted to invest in the coastal region, what happens? So I think for tonight, we'll take those two questions. And for more, stay tuned on Sunday so that all your questions will be answered. So, Sister Lillian, I'm back to you.
Thank you so much. I will, before I direct that question, just so you know, the investment will be determined by the members. Members have powers, and you are Kenyan, you can invest anywhere. Yes, we want to look back home. We may want to have maybe land back home. As we know, back home in Kisii, land is very scarce. But wherever the land can be found, you can create your home there. There are other investments other than land. There is a technology that you can invest in that may not need land to do that. So for that question, I'm going to turn it to our chair to answer the question. And just so you know, keep sending those questions. We gave you all the links that you can send to, and we'll be able to answer those questions on Sunday. Mr. Chair, there you go, Mr. Richard.
Thank you, Madam Lillian. If I had the question well, somebody's asking whether the investment will be confined within one region, as Madam Lillian indicated. No, it will not be confined within one region, and the buck stops with the members. They are the stakeholders, and they are the decision makers. Earlier, we introduced and said there will be an exploration team that will go out and scout for all those investments that are the products, we call them the products, that they will offer to members, and members will make a decision which is the viable products that they want to invest in. We are even here, as we indicated earlier, we are not from one state. We are all over the 50 states. So all these ideas that are coming together, whatever the decision they make, that's what we invest in. And the second part of the other question that I had was why people prefer more traditional SACCOs than banks. That is a good question, because most of the time you find, like now, from initial as we introduce ourselves, we are like a family. We know each other. This makes it easier for you whenever you need any transaction or any help for a short term or for a long term. You know each other. You just make a call and say, I need help. I need to take a short loan, or I need this for a problem that I have, and then you get help. Two, the interest rates for all SACCOs are so low than even banks, and the process is in Kenya for you to go through the bank to get a loan. It's easier for you to go through the Sacco for you to get a loan, and that's why we encourage people to invest in this more and traditional banking system, which are like Saccos, other than the normal that they know about. Just briefly to say thank you, Mr. Ontiri, for giving us this platform. I know we don't have enough time to answer questions, but on Sunday, as we said, we'll be there. Today, we have just answered the 5 C's. For those who know the 5 C's, what, who are we? We talked about who are we, what led to this one. We explained why the GGDI, and then when was it started? We talked about it. It was from since inception. The idea was with us, and that's why we wanted to make it a one-stop for all our members. And the why to invest, one of our able team leader talked about why we need to invest this one. And finally, Madam Lillian clowned it by answering the question, how to join. So the 5 C's, I think we have answered them. And on Sunday, we can go deeper for our members if we have all the time. If we don't have answer your question right now, you put it on the chat. Mr. Chil will give us to us. We can answer it. We can send it to you. You can provide your details or your email, and then we can send you the answers. Thank you, Mr. Chil. Back to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Chairman. As we look to crown the tonight, again, I will never stop thanking you for taking your time to listen, watch, and hear what the Granite Diaspora Sacco has to offer. That is what we have, and many more. Once you join, this is just an hour. Once you join us, be it on Sunday, if you want to join if you want to join through our support or join us, that is the link Mr. Ontiri had put up over there. Somebody will reach out and we let you know how things are going to go. We are member referral. That is the mode we are using. That is why we are unique. I know Dr. Reva had spoken into that. I'm not going to go back into that details. So member referral means you got to know somebody who is in the circle. Now you're listening here. You have no idea. I don't know anybody here. So once you go to that join us link, you can give that credit to Global Radio. That is Mr. Ontiri's Global Radio, Abagusi Global Radio, AGR. Once you do that, somebody will get back to you. We will guide you. We want to help you so you can walk the steps together with us. We are making you a promise tonight, and you are going to join our culture. Our culture, which is transparent, our culture that is honest with professionalism. We have integrity, and hey, we are proven that. So for the evening, because we care as a family, we're gonna let you go. It's not that we don't want to stay here, but hey, kila kitu ni pesa, man. We don't want to confuse and convince everybody to keep staying now until the airwaves is counting. So, Brother Ontiri, back to you as we continue to give back to the community. There you go. Aya wana tatambia mono sana for giving us tito tiene wana lende tiango serangeli mwelio to what is going on here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sister Lillian, Dr. Jacob, and your entire team. Thank you so much for such a wonderful information. I always say this, so many people are coming to diaspora. Motako University, but this is my word. At times, it's not easy for people who don't stay here, people who don't live here, people who don't maybe understand well the dynamics of this country and what we as diasporians undergo. So when you find people who understand like these ones, I'm not marketing, but I'm just saying that, it is good to lend them an ear because they understand. And to bali ba to miri jwe sa uno minta te ba wa kuru vicha nyomba ya mande wa te nga nyomba ya lile come on enjoy us warming go ka Nairobi jisi mijali ma. So you understand what we are talking about. On Sunday, let me put that on your screen. On Sunday, the investment launch will take place on Sunday, July 4th. But more diaspora, you understand what happens on July 4th. So there is no excuse. We will be at home. So we have no excuse to watch and to learn more about this. Is on 4th, that's this Sunday, July, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So we always plan things. So don't plan to miss. I think that is Eastern time, Dr. Jacob. Dr. Jacob, let me see. Dr. Jacob, we start.
Yes, yeah. That is it's July 4th, the 4th of July, Independence Day here. So that will be Eastern time. That would be 10 o'clock Central time. And those people who are in the mountain, that would be 9 o'clock. And the people from Kenya, that would be around 6 p.m. So that is join us at that time. Mr. Ontiri, thanks again. For this audience, I know we should probably give more back as you are and as you are part of the team. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Jacob. No worries. We will be here for our people. And I'm happy that this time we'll finish earlier so that tuende kuchinja mbuzi because it will be a celebration for Independence Day. Hatutaki kuwachosha sana. So I see many questions are coming. Yes, keep them coming. And I'll put the link down there on the stream so that you can continue with the getting your questions answered. Join us on Sunday. Meanwhile, I'll take you back to KC. Ekero togo kwa nga kia mangana agenda that anajulikana kama MC. Kubamba. Let me see if I can get this guy.
Dr. B on these ladies and
Kimokona makonya masasi kimokona konya masasi umoja madhiri chere saa 11 na dakika 10 iko morochenga tolibo bembuya tore. Next online masi ontira anaingia online katika mpangilio unajulikana kama anza na bwana ndani ya AGR, kisha tutakuwa na leo magazetini na video Domingo Bochoge. Kwa hivyo usiende mahali. We are 24/7 on air kutoka Kisii Town na kutoka Dallas Fort Worth area. I'm Orino Ontiri on the mic. Stay tuned.
Maburende na kyomo tokoro kwa hedi. Maburende na kitwaro kwa bongo. Maburende na kimwaro kwa maboko. Maburende na kamabora kwa hedi. Maburende kwa samire gesongo. Maburende mogusi no mongaini ma. Maburende mogusi ngane chome ma. Maburende. Omagusiyo mongainya sesemyo ndetagopinga. Omagusiyo mongainya samiria banabuya. Omagusiyo mongainya sakirie birajweti. Kuna bali mubaitoma chisukuru basomya ma. Nonya banyagitayi ma. Amarwe barwarya ma. Chikurobesa ngoitoma. Eseya itoyonsi ma. Abainjinyambororo ma. Ejiro ya jindinda. Maburende omagusi no mongaini ma. Maburende twasamire abana ma. Maburende nakyebukwe korokwa baito. Maburende nakyebukwe korokwa baito. Maburende nakimwaro kenseye. Maburende nakyobogi mabokorokwa. Maburende getingi nyekengaini. Maburende mogusi no bongaini wa. Aye baba suka ana baitosika semi ya itesikwe mogusi ne koba. Aye tata suka ana baitosika semi ya itesikwe mogusi ne koba. Maburende nabona kwa wirima. Maburende nabona kwa wirima. Imarenda masikani sipegitima. Imarende omogoko apinesima. Imarende yokobyo kasakisesima. Anyeke neri memba ngano koinyurama.
This is the place for the consistent music you've grown accustomed to. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 7 days a week. This is your location for maximum music.
Nigo otegerete abagushi Global Radio. Ni katika hali ya kukonya masasini ya kusiku Global Radio mucho wata inakwenda ya somo wito wito kusiku na nagote bia ajega jinsa yoro mpresa information kita somo radio wata bangasa bangana chinga kichia 6 Kenya time meanwhile the ochna tingo kwe banya sauna tingo kwe basante sana itake kumenesa yoro chinsa isa tuchona mwa sidi markani ya kati na ekrangere moja kwa moja ngo kumanyanga na kunyora mangana ya live 24/7 asi app yaito na onye kubwate by the way smart TV ngakyo ko tonyora onye kubwate smart TV genda se onye roku channel yao download app ko kunga tune in radio tune in app nera se smart TV yao Ori taba gusi Global Radio na bako tunya 24/7 na otolega ari kiara mono gotore platform chonzi kwa kinga wata nyori asante sana abali mwenzi mongo tolikira chimesi chingi ya kingma we thank you so much na tutaita kote bangam bijamono for your generous messages to achinyoli legendere ago seseni wa ime yaba gusi Global Radio na boy go mogendere gutulikira chimesi yo somange yaba gusi global radio.com ntegede kumanyanga emiro belinere motu yito kingma ekero tu akwaniri guru yesako ngochini kote bya igoro yebingi kero tegede guru bengi Kenya ninki gose oganeta ko parani kigene ya sore na nchiraki oko qualify bide ki bigene yelinde onyare ko rebengi na ko gamano monto mane ko bolingo mararia bono manyita amatuka mangi go to ko rebengi guru bega to mana kwanda to ate bunga ebengi ko gorete no monto ndo gutumeka chibezo bono manyiti mangana abeire kira sini mituminde okulikire libona mangana akolekana koiroka ko bwangana kibonense ye karo karanga kiro monto ikata gete go donjo kira mangana makonki kima abantu ko itumura sensemo ya YouTube asing ya engane kurunga copyright igonta kite ko koromoro video ensemo ya YouTube bari more ensemo ya YouTube. Thank you so much for watching na igonta kite ko koromoro video ya maseme ensemo ya YouTube igo na kokotebia nga ekero ngenderete yema shemo balimo kondikira. Thank you so much na nyole message chino. Keep on following us on Facebook Live. Balimo lensema ya YouTube to bwati Facebook Live. Kero kini maitiko sini linki ngoja kubeka ga lindo nye batera lakini ikaba gusi Global Radio nsema ya Facebook. Ogende gotonyora go soso abagusi globalradio.com. Kero waso iro yema shemo no nyore linki eroro. Kero kwanyolire linki iyo nabugo tutunya elinde onyale koba kogonyora amangana buna wate gachinsa mochonse ko kale tanada amangana maya meni wate gango bekere linki ya Facebook gabo na ko jebekera sesema ya YouTube ko batabu naboko gende ko to watch nsema ya Facebook live kigera YouTube ne wata amangana copyright na bintu minde na Facebook ne bwata lakini ya samange ndago tinge website yitu ko 24/7 na ande tu bwata mangana kero kinde aina kinyoliro Oise bochiana ro barumwa wate senti abanjani ba minto basiri abanjani ba mwabo ko muntu oyo muntu Jafet mugoyo nyala korara chinsa mochiria chia poswana oyo enetiwe twa tabire ngambu yo mono ashingincho yo kubwatira na bunobu nagote banga ekera abantu abanga bangana buna ya beire ikokonyora nga kiro muntu gatanta ine ondite yumaite nganki ko kolekana we request of people mwabwatira na abwasole nsepo ya Michael ro kinde ngarore na kurunka mangana beira makong chinga kijinde gogochi chinga kijinge gogochi wasinyunga ninki kegenderete lakini ngote banga ekero ore no manene na kuwa mano asante sana ekero ore n'abantu baminto nigo bakubwatira lakini ere tocho irengane raro nk'abantu baminto reis bakubwatisi kingagire barabe bakubwatisi umana ngo cyagata mwanga inite bona abantu baminto bantugutire ebinto mangana nkora abare asante sana gitagana kororire ego gasera askar nyero wa tebanga rituko yeso kwerete na connection line kiteke mrongo bere ne yamo gore chinse to chiamo no marwasini markani kati no ngo da chiteka ne mrongo bere ne yamo chinsa ni komne mo chiabo no mambia sema ya to ya East African sema ya Kenya igona kuri stream ya YouTube follows asabagusikglobalradio.com or agrnews.co.ke aya basi tukutane huko.